Alright, welcome back to a video on this channel, and in this video this is going to be referring to the Vivitar Action Cam. It is a Vivitar, can't really see it, DVR 785 HD. I have another video on it if you want to look. It's an unboxing, and I have been using this for maybe 2 days, maybe 3 at the most, and this is basically me telling you, it's kind of a review, but I'm also going to be telling you not to buy this. And I've seen another video, and a guy made a good point, is don't compare this to a GoPro. It is not a GoPro. GoPro, I think the cheapest one's like $200, and this thing was $41. So, yeah, don't even compare it to that. I just want to, make a statement on that. This thing is a piece of crap. First of all, this mount right here is a helmet mount. And this is a longboard right here, as you can see. And I'll get to what this is in a minute. But the first couple days I used this, it was fine, because I would attach to this back here, flat. This thing's kind of in the way, but I would attach it here, and then you can see this clip. This is broken. I'll get to that in a second. And it actually attaches to this. But as you can see, this being like this would clip in right here. It's kind of hard to see with this camera, but basically it would clip in here, and then the camera, see the screw hole there, would screw into the top of that, so the camera would be sitting like this. And when I was riding it the other day, it was fine. It was fine for a few times riding it, a few days in the same areas. I was riding on my local trail, and after a while, I hit one crack, and it just snapped this little clip here. And as you can see, they're tiny little screws. You see, this camera doesn't focus very well. I'll try to pull it away, but they're tiny little screws, and they completely just broke off. And yeah, it's plastic and it's a cheap camera, and that's fine, right? So what I did is, back here, is I stuck a bolt through my truck. I drilled a hole through my truck, and there's the bolt, and then I would screw this on here. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. You see, okay, this is on there, and I can stick the camera in there, and it was stiff. It did not move. Right now it's moving because I didn't screw it on tight enough. See, now it's not really moving. So the thing's stiff, okay, that's fine. Now the next problem is the battery life in this thing. I went from my house, I went 3 miles from my house at the most, I think it was, and the battery would would turn off. And also, it's hard to see, but it's touchscreen, and I can hold the zoom in, and even with a full charge, after a while, there it goes, the battery life just cut out. You can't really see it, but there's a cross through it, and it's telling me the battery is dying. And if I keep doing this long enough, it will turn off. And it's like, how is that with a full charge that I can't do that? So, on to the next problem. And this is the biggest problem to me, and it's been doing it to me a lot today, is I was riding, I would hit record, and up here, it would show the little record symbol. It would start recording, and then I'd stop, check it, and it would have stopped recording, and I'm like, why did it quit recording? So I'm like, okay, maybe it was a glitch, because it did that to me one time when I first started using it. But now today, maybe the 3rd day of using it, it will not keep recording. Every time I hit record, I can ride a few, maybe 100 feet, stop and check it, it has stopped recording. And it has, well, I took the card out, but when I looked at it last, it had over an hour of space left. So I know it isn't a lack of space on the memory, it just keeps stopping recording. Because also when I first got it, it wouldn't do that. It continuously records like it should, and now it will not continuously record. It just keeps on stopping itself, and I do not know why. So I'm going to try and return it. And I guess that's my review / rant or whatever, rambling on. Basically, I just wouldn't buy this thing. It's not worth it. It worked fine for maybe, like I say, the first day and a half. Today's maybe the 3rd day, and it won't even work now. Like I said, the clip broke, the battery life sucks, and it won't keep recording. So yeah, if you ask me, I would not buy it. It is not worth wasting $40. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.